Hey friends, this is Jennifer Terri. I make Philippine Travel Updates. I'm excited to share this video today, to share the update today because finally, the travel guidelines for foreign tourists. Yes, the Philippines will finally reopen to foreign tourists. This is not talks, it's happening. And when? Who can enter, Jennifer? What are the requirements? Is it visa free? Is it required to be fully vaccinated? Let's dig in on the travel guidelines. This was released, I think, like 20 minutes ago. So you'll be the first among to hear. So effective December 1, 2021, 5 days from now, fully vaccinated foreign nationals of non-visa required countries, visa-free countries, under Executive Order 408, shall be allowed to enter the Philippines until December 15, subject to the following conditions. Let me repeat. If you are fully vaccinated foreign nationals, you're coming from a visa-free country, you will be able to enter the Philippines starting December 1 until December 15. Only for 15 days. And what are the requirements or the conditions? First, your passport should be at least valid for 6 months at the time of arrival in the Philippines. Second, you need to have a return ticket or an outbound ticket to back to your country or to your next country of origin of destination. Next is prior to arrival to the Philippines, you, a foreign national, should have stayed exclusively in a green list country for the last 14 days before arriving in the Philippines. Okay, so this is not surprising. We already knew that the Philippines would still reopen first to green list countries. So the first thing here is that you need to be coming from a visa-free country. It has to be a visa-free country. Your passport should be at least 6 months valid. You should have a return ticket. You must be fully vaccinated. And you must come from a green country. The entry is limited from December 1 to December 15. And here is the green list country. So whatever your nationality is, as long as it's a visa-free, non-visa required nationality in the Philippines and you have stayed exclusively in one of these countries or territories, you're fully vaccinated, then you may be able to enter starting December 1 until December 15. So if you are an American who is now in Dubai, in United Emirates, and you've been there for 14 days, you're fully vaccinated, then you have a chance to enter the Philippines. So some of these, I'm not very much aware, but I'm very much sure UAE is open to foreign tourists. So yes, if you're looking for US, it's not there. So if you are, if you're coming from the US, you're not able to enter the Philippines on December 1. You need to stay in a green country for 14 days. And this list that I'm showing you right now is the list for November 16 until November 30. A new list will be provided, and will be announced again for December. But there's high chances that it would still be the same countries here. As long as they keep their low COVID numbers, then they would still be here on green list. So Jennifer, I know, like for example, Japan is a visa-free country. So yeah, if you're fully vaccinated from Japan, you can enter December 1. But for example, India is not a visa-free country in the Philippines. And no information is given on visitors visa, new visitors visa. So for my viewers who are from visa required countries but green list, I would suggest that we wait for the guidelines of the immigration, or you contact the Philippine Embassy. Let's keep going. How about vaccination certificate, Jennifer? According to the IATF resolution, fully vaccinated nationals of non-visa countries shall be allowed until December 15, and they must have the following proof of vaccination against COVID-19. The first proof of vaccination that will be accepted is the WHO International Certificate of Vaccination, the yellow card. We've been talking about this for a long time, the yellow card. Next is if you were vaccinated in the Philippines, VaxCert PH. Third is the national or state digital certificate of the foreign government which has accepted VaxCert PH under a reciprocal agreement. So there you go. It has to be a reciprocal agreement. And recently, the Philippines announced only a few countries have reciprocal agreements with VaxCert PH, which I will mention later. Next is, what are the quarantine protocols for these foreign tourists? So when they arrive here in the Philippines, they don't need to quarantine as long as first, they need to bring a negative test result 72 hours before departure. Keyword here, departure. It's not arrival, okay? It's departure. 72 hours before departure. It's RT-PCR, not antigen test, RT-PCR. And then upon arrival in the Philippines, there will be no quarantine na hotel. You go straight to wherever you're going, whether that's Boracay, Cebu, or to your girlfriend. You go straight. No need to quarantine in the hotel. You just self-monitor for any symptoms. While if you are coming from a green country but you transited in a non-green country, it's okay. You're still covered by green lanes. As long as you just transit there, no? You don't go outside the airport. You stayed in the airport the whole time and were not cleared for the immigration of that non-green country. So for example, you're coming from Saudi Arabia, you transit in Qatar, then you arrive in the Philippines, then you can still avail green lanes, you can still enter, as long as you stay inside the airport of Qatar. Next is the testing and quarantine protocols of minors shall follow the testing and quarantine protocol of the parent or guardian traveling with them. So for example, you're a foreign national, oops, someone is calling me. For example, sorry, I have to So for example, you are a foreign national who is traveling with your child. He or she can also enter as long as she's coming from a non-visa required country. So for example, you both are American citizens, you are coming from the United Arab Emirates, you are fully vaccinated, your minor child is not, that's okay. That's okay. Because you're fully vaccinated, your child will follow your protocol. No quarantine, you just need to show a negative test result. So that is a good thing. The child, they have to be at least under 18 and they will follow the protocol of the parent or the guardian who is traveling with them. Okay? How about those, Jennifer, who are fully vaccinated but cannot show a negative test result? Well, for those vaccinated but cannot show a test before travel requirements, they shall be required to undergo facility-based quarantine until the release of a negative test result, which shall be taken on the 5th day. So there you go. Make sure you have a negative test result, because if you don't have a negative test result, even if you're fully vaccinated, you will go to a hotel quarantine and tested on the 5th day. Now, for the list of countries that are visa-free in the Philippines, so these are the list under EO 408. So I'll mention major countries: Australia, Bhutan, Belgium, Bahrain, Brunei, Canada. China is a visa-required country in the Philippines. So if you are Chinese, even if you are in UAE, you still need to show visa. Please contact the Philippine Embassy. Costa Rica, Croatia, Dominica. So this is talking about nationality, okay? These are visa-free countries. Moreover, we have Finland, Germany, Greece, Indonesia, Iceland, Hungary, Israel, Italy, Kuwait. Yan. Oh, Kuwaiti nationals. Kuwait is included in green country. You are visa-free. There you go. What else? Luxembourg, Malaysia, Maldives, Mali, New Zealand, Netherlands. Oh, Netherlands, red country, ha. You cannot enter po. But if you are a Dutch national, but you are in a green country, you can enter. So, you know, the travel restrictions in the Philippines is not about the nationality, it's about your travel history. Next up, we have Qatar, Russia, yan. Oman, there you go, Oman is a green country. Spain, Switzerland, United States of America, UK, United Arab Emirates. So a lot of countries are under the visa-free privileges. Okay, non-visa required. So these countries are, vaccination cards or certificates from these countries are accepted. So if you have vaccination card po or certificate from these countries, no need to secure the yellow card. It will be accepted in the Philippines. Austria, Kazakhstan, Singapore, United Arab Emirates, Australia, Netherlands. There are more countries. I will put it on my community tab. So yes, the Philippines will reopen. I know it's kind of strange though. Why only 15 days? December 1 to 15. So people who are from green countries now, they will be scrambling to book for their flights. And they haven't even posted the green list countries for December. They should have announced it the same today, no? And also, yeah, I know a lot of people are still disappointed because yellow countries are not included, but this is just the start of reopening. No, this is big. Like before, we were closed and now we are open, only to limited, but there's a chance. If want to take this risk, you have plenty of time, you have plenty of money, you're desperate. You can go to a green country, stay there for 14 days, travel to the Philippines. But there's a deadline, December 15. We're only open to green countries until December 15. So I'll see you guys with another travel update. If we get more information, please comment down below who is planning to avail to enter the Philippines on December. Please share it to us, your experience, and I'll see you again, guys. Please like this video, and if you hate this news because you are not allowed, please don't dislike the video. I am not the one making the travel rules. I am merely reporting them to you. So please don't hate me. I'll see you guys. Stay safe. God bless. Bye.